complicated match. Away always even more complicated. Is a team that they like checking few data and of course analyzing them in depth. They have some interesting things that needs to be in our mind very clearly. They are the second team with the best quality of expected goals, so that when they go to shoot, they got like really good opportunities. And as well is a team that is very physical. They are in the top 3 in terms of ground duels and aerial duels. So this one, I think, is already a good picture to approach a match against one team that, as you say, at home, they are doing great, and they are doing great in general. So all the attention and all the focus for the match of tomorrow.
Sport TV.
Bom dia, Francisco Farioli, em direto para a Sport TV+. Como é que está a sua equipa, a equipa do Futebol Clube do Porto, também do ponto de vista físico, depois do jogo da Taça com o Famalicão? E pergunto-lhe também sobre o Tiago Silva. Qual é a ideia da chegada do Tiago Silva ao Futebol Clube do Porto? Se com a chegada do Tiago Silva o Kivior pode passar a ser o lateral esquerdo do Futebol Clube do Porto?
So about the physical condition, everybody is back and well recovered. Francisco Mora, that left the pitch with a small injury, today hopefully is going to train full with us, so I think he will be part of the game. So I'm very confident in this part, and everybody else is okay and ready to play. About Thiago Silva, last 3 matches we conceded 3 goals, so me and the president, we were really worried, and we decided to sign a super experienced player, a great player. No, joking aside, I think he's a great addition for the team, because at the end, players of this level doesn't just make the team better, but as well they help to rise up the standard. In the conversation that I had with him, he was very positive. He proved a lot of curiosity, as well. Is a quite interesting combination, the fact that he started his career in Europe here in Porto, even though in the first experience wasn't exactly, was very complicated for different reasons. He won his Champions League here in Dragao, so there are so many factors. He came here with a lot of humbleness and desire to help the team. I think you saw yesterday in the message, he always mentioned the fact that he will come to help and to support, because of course, as you know, here we have already 3 center backs plus 1 that are doing, that they did, and they are doing a great job. So he will come to help, because hopefully we are going to have a lot of matches to play, and we will need qualities, we will need experience, and we will need leadership. And I think his addition is the right fit for the club and for the team.
RTP.
Bom dia, Francesco Farioli, Ana Barros, RTP. Queria fazer-lhe 2 perguntas, faço uma de cada vez. A primeira, Bednarek vai falhar pela primeira vez no campeonato um jogo. Se é uma preocupação que tem, pela importância do jogador, e se Prepites ou Pablo Rosário, algum dos dois estará mais perto de ser a opção para amanhã?
So it's the first game that due to the suspension that he will not be with the team. We had of course other matches where we decided to manage him, and who replaced him. I think they did a great job. Of course, the role of Jan and the importance of Jan in the team, I think, is quite clear. Technically and in terms of leadership, he's a player that is recognized by everybody as one of the captain of the team. He has always a great impact, positive energy, and an incredible winning mentality. So we will try our best to find the proper solution. You mentioned Dominique and Pablo as possible alternatives, and I think between one of the two, it will be my decision will go in one of the 2 directions.
No último jogo no Dragão, pediu-nos alguma calma no final da conferência para não falar de arbitragem, mas hoje tenho que lhe perguntar sobre o árbitro de amanhã, João Pinheiro, que esteve no polémico a Santa Clara Sporting, foi o árbitro escolhido para este jogo de amanhã. Vai com algum receio para esta partida?
No, but this one is is not about the performance of a referee or a single case, because honestly I believe that mistakes are part of the game. Players missing goals, coaches, myself doing wrong substitution or picking the wrong players. It's part of the game. So in this case, also the mistakes of the referee are somehow normal. The problem here, I think, is something else, is something a bit deeper, because at the end, when you have the feeling that the system is constantly failing, is something that honestly I think needs to be addressed with a serious focus, with the right, giving the right value to what is happening. Again, to respect the level of this competition, to respect the fairness of this competition, and to keep the Portuguese football as one of the main reference in European and world football. So I think in this case, the press release of the club has been very clear in all the steps. Very calm, but as well with the necessity to deal with this situation with a cold mind, and let me say also with a braveness to start to take some decision, because the situation is becoming unsustainable.
JN?
Olá, Mr. Nuno Amaral do JN. Ainda continuando um bocadinho neste tema, nos minutos finais do último jogo assistiu-se ali um episódio pouco visto, que foi um árbitro assistente ali quase a crescer para o Bednarek. O que eu lhe queria perguntar é se neste contexto a equipa é jovem, embora tenha jogadores experientes como o Bednarek, se acha que a equipa tem estabilidade emocional suficiente para resistir a este tipo de episódios, digamos assim, e o que é que poderia ter acontecido se não fosse o Bednarek naquele momento e fosse outro tipo de jogador, mais jovem?
I reconnect with this reality. So when I say that the situation is unsustainable, because after in the sideline, the fourth man, or in general, the referees, the group are asking to me to keep calm and to help them to lead the game, because honestly, I think it's a shame to see so many interruptions, to see every week so many cards to benches in all the league, not just in our. So it means that something really is going out of control. And when I say that the situation is becoming unsustainable, this is what I mean, that it's not possible that is more the time that there are complaints or these type of things than more the time that the ball is rolling on the pitch. After, here, and really is not the matter of this one, but I think it's a good opportunity and good moment. I think it's something also, if we speak about, and this is my personal opinion, the way that the VAR is being used in general in football. The idea that of VAR, it was something really positive, because it was an idea to try to help the referees to the possibility to correct some wrong decision or some difficult decisions, because the speed of the game is increasing every single season, and it's really difficult to go through all the small details and the small events that are happening on the pitch. At the moment, all the time, the feeling that the VAR is a tool that judge the performance of the referee. So, from something that born to help is becoming something that, or we are scared to get a call, or if there is a call, what is happening when the ref goes to the VAR to check, because he's going to get judged about all these type of things. So I think this one is something that, to be fair, in general in football, I believe that needs to be evaluated in a different way, and maybe to go back to the origin when the VAR born to help and not to judge. This is, I think, something that is really important, and with this, let's say, statement or analysis, honestly, let's close the chapter of the referees. Let's focus in the game of tomorrow. It's definitely our main priorities, and hopefully very soon this topic will be solved at the level that needs to be solved for the game, for the supporters, and of course for the clubs that are investing a lot of money and a lot of passion to try to make the competition in the best level possible.
O jogo? Bom dia, Mister. Não sei se concorda, mas dá-me a sensação que nos últimos jogos a equipa está fisicamente melhor, não se notam tanto as pernas cansadas, como por exemplo se viu na segunda parte com o Estoril, em que aí se notou um pouquinho de desgaste, e o Mister também falou disso. Pergunto-lhe se concorda e, por outro lado, gostava de saber até onde vai o pormenor da preparação tão curta de um jogo para o outro. Vemos que mesmo quando há apenas 3, 4 dias de descanso, o Mister gosta de dar um dia desculpe, apenas quando há 3 ou 4 dias de intervalo entre os jogos, o Mister muitas vezes não abdica de dar um dia de descanso. Até onde vai o detalhe na preparação dos jogadores, seja na alimentação, no sono? Como é que se gera isto?
You know that in this part we are really obsessed because I think it's becoming every day more a key element, the management of the physical and mental resources, especially in a long season with a lot of matches. We try to find a way to give or to find moments to create gap, to give some days off to the players, because a part of the matches sometimes we forget also what is coming with the travel, with the poor sleep, with the fact that we play late, and anyway it's not easy when you play at 9 o'clock to go directly to the bed. So it's really important to try to manage all these parameters. That's why I think I'm really happy and really proud of what the medical and the performance department are doing. And you know that I'm mentioning almost in all the press conference the type of help and support that I'm receiving from all the areas here in the club. This morning we were making an evaluation with Callum about the physical evolution of the players, about the body fat, so that everybody is keeping them and are improving a lot in these parameters, but as well the capacity that they had in this period to increase their muscle. They grow, like some players even they gain a couple of kilos of muscles, and usually in a so tight schedule is almost something impossible, because usually you are going to lose weight and losing muscles. So I think what is being doing so far is something really remarkable. After the freshness or not, of course, depends a lot about how we manage the macro cycle, but as well how we manage the 2-3 days leading to the game, and there we are trying to put a lot of attention, try to calculate every single elements that could help or not help the team, and as always after the main part is about the main actors and the protagonists when they go on the pitch with the right mentality to put on the pitch the right energies and the right vibes.
Bola?
Olá, Mister, viva. Agora que foi reforçada uma das lacunas do plantel com o Tiago Silva, pode partilhar connosco que outras prendas pediu ao Presidente, ou que posições entende que merecem ser reforçadas?
Yeah, for the market we have still 9 to 10 days before to really opening the dance. You know, the January market is always crazy, even crazier than the summer one. So in one side we are working in the background to be really well prepared. In few things we are already moving, in my opinion, at the right speed. In some other situation we are assessing what the market can provide as really good opportunities, and in this part the President is really motivated to try to make the team, to reinforce the team in the best way possible, to be really competitive. So there is nothing more to add, because the reality that also the profiles that we are evaluating could be different according to what is on the table, but as I mentioned several times, the communication line between myself, the President, and all the parts involved into the market things, the communication is very fluent, very open, and we are really aligned about all the topics and all the matters about the next steps.
Fechamos com o recorde.
Olá, Francesco. José Miguel Machado, Jornal Record. Tem-se falado muito de arbitragem, e não só nesta conferência, mas de forma geral no futebol português. Nos últimos tempos a arbitragem tem sido um tema constante. Aquilo que lhe perguntava é que, enquanto treinador, tem sido para si um desafio tirar isso da cabeça dos jogadores, porque eles não vivem numa bolha, eles veem também as coisas, comentam certamente, isso passa-lhes pela cabeça. Portanto, para si, enquanto treinador, tem sido desafiante, e como é que o tem feito, tirar isso da cabeça deles?
No,
Obrigado.
so I really don't want to go deeper, but I truly understand the fact that now is and when I say that the system is failing is exactly this one. So if I go home and I put any TV channel looking for football images, there are 2 or 3 TV shows speaking mainly about the referees. You open a newspaper and there are several pages about the referee, comments, some of them also that, let's say, questionable comments or questionable analysis, but anyway, pages and pages speaking about the referee. And sometimes it's difficult, like as a foreign that just arrived, I arrived here with the mind quite clean, but the reality that the amount of hours and videos and words that are written about the referee cases, it's honestly, it's unreal. And I'm coming from a country where, like Italy, where this one is a hot topic every day. I came from Turkey, where as well this one is a hot topic. But here we are in the next level. And as I told you, I think it's important to show from the people above us a bit of desire to calm down the things, to take the right steps, to clean up the situation that are not clean enough. And after, I think it's at that point, it's the time from our side, your side, to really take a step back and to start to speak about the game again. In a country like Portugal that is producing incredible talent for the league itself, but as well for Premier League. In Serie A, you know how many players are there as well, and is a country that is a world reference all over the world, plus with a national team that is competing to win the World Cup in a few months. I think will be great to speak about the qualities of Portuguese coaches, about the quality of the Portuguese league, and about the qualities of the Portuguese player. I think this one should be the real target of all the people involved in the Portuguese football industry. So hopefully, as I told you, the first signal has to come from the people in charge. And after that, I think it's our main responsibility to try to follow a new path and a new way to manage this kind of things.
A equipa treina esta tarde e segue depois para estágio. Obrigado a todos.
Muito obrigado.